From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball.
Stepping in, Darren James. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, good job.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Aiden Fader. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Weak grounder back to the mound.
You're good.
Torres hit the bag. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you? Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
In there for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bromberg fields it cleanly. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down. So striding in, Luke Voit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-1. For second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he takes ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. So a big moment here, and standing in, Darren James. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. into center field. Line drive, base hit. The relay go to second, but he's in there as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Aiden Fader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting,
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3.
our final line.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. This evening, an exciting pairing of Domingo Germán is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
McGuire, the runner at third. Kiermaier on second. Marte at first. 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook break.
In now is the Yankees DH, Charlie Fielder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No problem here. 1 away. And with 1. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Miklick has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. as the lead remains 3-1. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Fuzzy Miklich.
Fuzzy Miklich.
Chopper up the middle. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in the switch hitter,
now
Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Ramirez.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A run on 2. Ready now, Luke Voigt. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
On the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Fuzzy Miklich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miklich.
Up the middle. James takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Bromberg. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Darren James.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 8.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's Emmett Rodriguez will be on the mound. Now batting, Darren James. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
3-0 to him now. Marte leads off first with 1 away. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Ramirez.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally, perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is into the box now. Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up.
Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Jays go down. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 go the Blue. Now to the plate, Darren James. Held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-2 the final in this game.
Orioles, 10 runs, 13 hits. No.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Sean Reed Foley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. In now, Chance Sisco.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Velasquez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Settling in now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lyle is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in once again, Darren James. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Darren.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Velasquez is right there, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Darren James held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
Ooh, a native of Taiwan. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Lyle has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So digging in now, Darren James. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Kiermaier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two and 0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And there he goes towards second. Line drive to left. Pereira is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eloy Cortez. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle.
1-1.
With no score, you'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time. Digging in, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. The high fastball is in there. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit to first. To his right, Cortez. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Steve Wilkerson. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He hits at a .364 clip. He's taken him deep once. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In there at the letters 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Blue Jays go ready for another chance. Number 11. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On the ground, out to second. James has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alejandro Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains. Stepping in, Darren James held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ramirez at second. Hayton on at first with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, still tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Sisco.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Towards second. James is there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So a big moment in the ball game here. Darren James, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. The opener of the final series of the year between the Tampa Bay. Stephen Worth gets the call for game one of the series. So a runner on first with one out now. And up next will be Willy Adames. Sent on the ground out to second. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now in the box, Darren James, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game one of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on a chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Kiermaier stands at first with one out. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Ramirez
takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The first baseman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Aiden Fader. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triples. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Schufo finds it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Roberto Gonzalez. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Gonzalez.
Ball to second. James comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Rafael Montanez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Rafael Montanez.
Towards second. James gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. Wander Suero comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Wander Suero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on.
The lights are on. We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers. Next to bat for Toronto, Darren James. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, Dero, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan? Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Lowe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Jays are out in front, 3-1. Standing in, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out. Ready once again, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 now. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Goodwin. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Darren James 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 47 thus far as they move out in front 7-6.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
Our final line.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Emmett Rodriguez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Rafael Montañez. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And on the ground out to second. To his right, James. And there's one down now. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Darren James. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
That misses. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Montañez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this is, they could certainly roll too.
Right to him. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Baseman, McWilliams.
Now the 2-1.
1-1-1.
Toward second. To his right, James. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Desmond McWilliams.
The second baseman, Desmond McWilliams.
The 0-2 home.
Hey, straight
and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rodriguez with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder,
Montañez over at second. McWilliams is over at first with 1 away. The ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it's fouled away. This is popped up. Salas is there, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Byron Coppola.
Right fielder, number 9. Byron Coppola.
His ball to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Striding in once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aiden Fader. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready on 1 and 2. Got on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start.